Welcome to Two Poor Artists, where we're poor at designing the next generation of Pokemon games, but mostly we're poor at making art. My name's Isaac.
And my name is Benj. And today we're going to say what we think the next Pokemon game should be.
Yeah.
They haven't yet, there's lots of rumors,
Oh, so many.
but they haven't yet officially announced
Yeah.
what the next game's going to be.
In case you're not nerd enough to know, this week on February the 27th is International Pokemon Day. That's right. Make sure you get a Pikachu and celebrate, because that's the day, all the way back 30 years ago, Pokemon was birthed.
Wasn't it like today it was released?
It was the day it was the
internationally?
day it got married. That's why it's an anniversary. Maybe.
Got married to international.
To the public.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
So, our marriage with Pokemon started 30 years ago on the 27th. And because of that, they like to announce different Pokemon things. They'll, re-release some new Pokemon cards that no one will be able to buy. And they'll re-release the first and second, this is more complicated than that. They'll re-release the remake of the original two Pokemon games from Game Boy Advance era.
Yep. But also, it's about time that they probably will announce the next actual Pokemon game.
Yeah, so
they had the
probably will.
Legends game come out recently,
Nobody
but that's
liked
always
that.
one of those side games. They've always had side games, the Mystery Dungeons, the Legends, the Pokemon Snaps, but those never interfere with the actual release of the
It's
mainstream
Yeah,
Pokemon
the main
games.
Pokemon games, which Benj and I are all about.
Yes.
The last one to come out, it was a little rough, and I'll tell you why. It was a great game. Maybe one of my favorites, if not my favorite, because you could play it with a buddy.
Right, and that's all you need.
It is. But I'll tell you, they have this bad habit in the Pokemon world of picking two colors. The last Pokemon games were called Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet.
Yeah.
Which, is just
What?
not...
You hit the mouse.
Oh, well, it's what it's there for. There. But no one could even tell.
Yeah, but I could tell.
Announced it.
I could tell.
I was deep in Pokemon lore.
It wasn't Lord.
So anyway, what's the first Pokemon that existed? Now I'm in Pokemon lore. Was it, in fact, Charmander, because he's number 1 on the Pokemon list?
What? No, he's not.
Is it, in fact, Bulbasaur, because he's number 1 on the Pokemon list? Is it, in
That's
fact...
accurate.
Yeah, no, that's... Is it, in fact, Rhydon, the rock rhino Pokemon? Because he was listed as the first Pokemon?
Well, because he was in the sketches
Yeah.
of the first.
Or is it, in
release,
fact, Clefairy? Because Clefairy was supposed to be the original Pokemon.
You mean that Ash would have?
Yeah. Or is it Pikachu? Because Pikachu's the most famous, and that makes him number 1 in everyone's eyes.
Or is it the lore answers like Arceus that created the universe,
see?
or Mew that is the genetic ancestor of all Pokemon,
Or Celebi that can control time, therefore can be the first and the last.
or
Pokemon.
Dialga who is time.
Yes. See, it's the questions like this that nerds like us like to talk about around and during and on and before and after Pokemon Day.
I do think Bulbasaur is the wrong answer. That's just like Professor Oak chose to write him down.
Yeah, and nobody
first.
can trust that guy,
Yeah.
that fictional guy.
I mean, he used Celebi to go back in time
Yeah.
to write down all this stuff.
Yeah, because Professor
But-
Oak is a
But that just means
Weirdo.
he either saw Bulbasaur first, or just like when he was ordering everything, he chose Bulbasaur first.
I think that's exactly how it works.
Yeah, so I don't think Bulbasaur counts.
But
as
here's the deal.
the list.
Lots of rumors are swirling about the internet saying that on the 27th of this month, in just a few days, they are going to announce 2 new Pokemon games.
Right.
And there's all kind of rumors about what they'll be, but here's the deal. We are going to try to get some entries in there. We're going to try to inspire the Pokemon people.
Yeah,
to,
because they probably haven't decided yet.
they probably haven't started working on it or anything.
Yeah.
They're just like, we're going to announce the title and then we'll start working.
Yeah. So hopefully we get some good ideas about the titles from all the fans.
From all the people online.
Yeah.
And that's what we're here for. Pokemon Company of the world. We're here to inspire you on what your next 2 games should be.
Yes.
Not Scarlet and Violet.
No.
Not Red and Blue. Not Gold and Silver.
No.
No. Those gotta go.
Yeah.
Sword and
They
Shield
do-
was a
yeah.
little closer. 'Cause
Right.
you could have a black and white sword and a black and
Yeah,
white shield.
I mean, if it's like an object or something,
Yeah.
then it's like, well,
Sun and Moon.
you
I
get it.
mean,
I mean, they were black and white
before
before,
they invented color.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like it could work.
and the moon. I mean, it's like they kind of forgot to the color party forgot to even bother coloring it.
It's true, right? Some
And-
things were just
and
best left
actually-
untouched.
If you were to leave our atmosphere,
Yeah.
get out of the reach of the color party,
Which is my goal.
the sun is actually a white star.
That's right. Keep that in mind the next
It's
time you
only
pick up a
because,
yellow crayon to
it's
color.
only because of the atmosphere that the color party infected.
I know.
That makes our sun look like it has a
look
color.
up. Now all you see is yellow and blue. Not
Yeah.
how it used to be, I'll tell you what.
No,
It is quite unfortunate.
it is.
But that's okay, because we're going to fix it all with Pokemon games. That's right, Nintendo and Pokemon Company, which are apparently, they're not the same company, but like, also, you ever seen a Pokemon game that wasn't on Nintendo? I don't think so.
No.
Yeah, they're one in the same, but not.
Yeah, except for Pokemon Go.
Yeah, Pokemon Go is just like,
But that's like
money. We don't care how we get it.
Yeah, I like Nintendo has made like the Mario Runner. Like they,
Yeah, all
Like,
of
that's-
Nintendo's failed apps. Moment of silence for all the failed app games Nintendo tried to make.
because they tried to make an app that was like worse than any game they made, but also sell it for $10. Who's buying $10 apps?
No one. But they are buying Pokemon games. You can start whenever you're ready. I'm going to get into some other frustration that the Pokemon community is having, and that is that they are re-releasing the first two Pokemon games. Well, okay. So the original Pokemon games, in case you didn't know, in the United States were Pokemon Red and Pokemon Blue. They came out when Benj and I were wee lads.
Mm-hmm.
Pokemon Red and Pokemon Blue, though, were not, however, the games that were released in Japan.
Nope.
Japan had Red and
Green.
Green. That's right. In Japan, and because all Pokemon stuff starts in Japan, even the word Pokemon starts in Japan, when they remade the first two Pokemon games, they didn't make Red and Blue like we are all expecting in the United States. They, in fact, made Fire Red and Leaf Green,
Right.
because they had to add some elements in front of them, so you knew it was a different game.
Yeah.
These came out in 2004 on Game Boy Advance. Now, what did Nintendo do just in recent years, in the last couple of years? That's right. They made Nintendo Classics on the Nintendo Switch, which means you can access a whole library of Game Boy Advance games from our childhood, and you can play them for a low subscription of something per year. I don't know. I forget how much it is. It's like $50 a year or something like that. For all the Super Nintendo games you'd ever want. NES games, GameCube games, Game Boy games, Game Boy Advance games, Sega games somehow. Because Nintendo's like, haha, we bought Sega. Take that,
But they
psych.
didn't buy Sega.
Well, they bought most of Sega.
Sega is mostly known for their arcade games.
So everyone was expecting Nintendo to do the honorable thing and just put the Pokemon games, in their Nintendo Game Boy Advance Classics so you could just play them for free. But no! Cash-grabbing Nintendo... Sorry, Nintendo, I actually love you. But cash-grabbing Nintendo decided, no, we'll release Red and Green for $20 each. In fact, you want to play it in different languages? Well, there's an English version one, and a Spanish version one, and a French version one. And if you want different languages, it's not just a little option that you change in the game. You got to buy completely different games.
Yeah.
All those bilingual children out there are going to have to buy 2 games.
And that's not even to mention the fact that they already re-released Red and Green in the form of Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee on the Switch.
Uh-huh. This is
Which-
just like
which
a
is
re-release
just
of a re-release of a re-release that they're still charging us for.
Mm-hmm.
Now, to be fair, they're not charging $70 like they could have for a full game, but still.
Yeah, like they shouldn't be charging at all.
Yeah.
Especially because you can just like go and get yourself a Fire Red, Leaf Green for Game Boy Advance and play it on a Game Boy Advance.
I mean, you can get that, but they're like $250 each on eBay.
I'm pretty sure
It's
you
quite
can
terrifying.
get them cheaper than that.
No, you can't. As we both do an eBay search really quickly.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to search eBay. I wouldn't buy it on eBay.
Where would you buy it? You got some other stores?
Wherever it's cheapest. Which is usually not eBay.
Look at that. $142. It still has 13 minutes left.
Yeah. Here's one for $20.
Yeah, but it's not. That's probably like a fake. Don't you know? People want the
Oh
real
yeah,
deal.
no, that is a fake.
Yeah, look. Here's red and green version for
It's
10 grand on
it's
eBay.
Rocket Edition.
Yeah, see? Rocket edition that's Team Rocket. That's the bad guys of Pokemon. And can I just say what a joy it is that we both grew up with Pokemon. Pokemon, we're older than Pokemon. It's been a part of us our entire lives. And in all of Nintendo's life. Or all of Pokemon's life.
I mean, I don't think I played it the year it came out.
No, I think
because
we were like
I was like 6 or something.
4 or 5 or 6. Yeah.
It came out in
I do remember getting it on the
it
original
came out in
game, on the
98
Game
in
Boy
America,
Color.
I think.
Yeah,
So
I played it on Game Boy Color. Like whenever Game Boy Color came out.
I played it on the original Game Boy.
Did you?
Yeah.
Played it before me. So it was like green no matter what.
Yeah.
Ah.
Well, yeah, it was like that weird gray color.
Yeah. Game Boy Color came out in 98. So maybe could it have been all the way in 98? I waited until then. Wow.
Yes, we were 6.
Yeah. We were 6 years old. Huh. So what are the new Pokemon games going to be? Are they going to be Wind and Wave, like all the rumors have been circulating say it might be? Pokemon Wind, Pokemon Wave. You know, like where somebody's, breathing and then somebody's waving at you.
Yeah. No. What this is some people might be somewhat disappointed in what I'm about to say, but I'm
Aren't they normally
saying it,
disappointed in what we say?
but I'm saying it nonetheless. Lots of people are looking for that next generation, Gen 10. They think that's what should be next.
Well, yeah, it is the next generation of Pokemon.
But they're wrong.
Oh. Well, do tell.
Because
Tell the world that they're wrong. We're good at that.
Because every other game that Pokemon releases is a remake of an old game.
I mean, lately, yeah, they remade.
Not always.
What do you mean always? They just.
It was Pokemon Red and Blue.
Uh-huh.
Then Gold and Silver.
Yeah.
Then
How was that a remake?
Remake of Red and Blue.
Oh yeah.
Then it was what was the next?
They did Ruby and Sapphire.
It was Ruby and Sapphire. Then it was Heart Gold, Heart Silver.
Was it really?
Yeah.
That soon after?
Yeah, they literally it's every other.
Oh man.
They've always done it
So
every
it's
other.
weird that we don't have a Sword and Shield remake already.
No,
that what you're gonna suggest?
No, because it's every other. So
Yeah,
the last remake was Diamond and Pearl.
Oh, I see. Because they've been slowing down.
Yeah.
So they did. Yeah, they did Diamond and Pearl, and then they remade Diamond and Pearl. So what's next?
Yeah. So the next one,
Yeah, but
and it's the perfect one because it is the perfect Pokemon game.
oh my goodness.
Black and White was after Diamond and Pearl.
Wait, Black and White can't be the next Pokemon game. It's already existed, right? Or wrong?
The remake
So
of Black and
so
White.
you're saying they should just skip Gen 10? Like, don't even do it?
No, not yet. Because they just made the last game that came out was Scarlet and Violet, which
So
is
your
Gen 9.
suggestion.
So the next game is supposed to be the remake of Black and White.
Oh, so you're saying no new Pokemon
No
game?
new Pokemon game.
Just-
Remaking their best game.
Oh, I mean, it's obviously the best game because it was Black and White.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's clear to everyone here. That
Yeah. Yeah. So
that's what the people want.
that's what I'm saying. So I'm not. I mean, people. The main reason I'm saying people are going to be disappointed is I'm not even going to draw the new Pokemon.
Are you just going to try to draw the
Yeah, I'm
extremely
just-
complicated Pokemon on the cover of Pokemon
That's
White
what
and
I'm
Black?
doing. Yep. That's
Like, not even like a remake.
not a remake. This
just
is
new cover art. That makes it new, right?
Yeah. Well, it'll be in the 2 for artist style.
Oh, yeah,
That's
no.
what makes it fun.
Okay, so you're suggesting that they just remake Pokemon Black and White, but in our art style.
Yeah.
The entire game
Yes.
in our art style.
Yeah, because we essentially own the whole
well,
Black and White brand
Yeah, that
now.
is, it's ours.
Yeah.
We're reclaiming it for the world. But It belongs to us right now.
Yeah, and like that, I started this with the nose as is good and proper.
Does that Pokemon have a nose?
Well, like it's more like a snout, I guess you would say. But yeah, like so Pokemon, get with us. We will redraw every Pokemon
No.
for you.
No, I'm objecting. Is this really what we want? Is this
Yeah.
really what you want?
Yeah, we will redraw every
That's what's
Pokemon.
right.
We will redraw every Pokemon. Like, you have to pay us.
Well, obviously.
Like, it will be our new job.
If the Pokemon company reached out tomorrow and was like, "Hey guys, can you just quit your jobs and come do all the art
Yes,
for the new Pokemon game in your style?"
We need every Pokemon drawn.
I would not object.
Yeah. So it sounds kind of like you're trying to object right now, but I know you
I've
wouldn't.
stopped objecting. My objection was withdrawn.
Yeah.
So this is the Pokemon Reshiram.
Yes.
Reshiram. And he's the white
Mm-hmm.
Pokemon. He's white in the game is all I'm trying to say.
Yeah. Well, he's from Pokemon Black
Yeah. It's very confusing.
because you can't put the black Pokemon on the black cover.
Yeah, 'cause they blend in.
Yeah, you need.
Oh, I just looked at your Pokemon.
Yeah.
It is beautiful.
Yeah. This is what it will look like
Will it?
when we do the art for it.
I think it's about time that we share.
What's up with like the belly fuzz that this Pokemon has?
I mean, it has belly fuzz.
Yeah, like right there, the belly fuzz.
It does have like it's like a
And then,
bird.
and then it's gonna be blowing fire because fire's cool.
Is it a fire type?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a fire type. Fire dragon type, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, he's blowing fire.
Yeah. White fire.
Yeah. And then
Cool.
now here's I get to draw the black Pokemon, which means you guys get to watch me color in a bunch of stuff.
Oh, it's what we love.
That's what everyone comes here for.
Would you like to hear the Pokédex entry? So if you've never heard Pokemon, in Pokemon, you have this little device that you carry around called a Pokédex. It kind of looks like a smartphone, but it only does one thing, unless of course they needed to do more things, and sometimes it does more things.
Yeah, I mean, in this game, it definitely did more things.
Originally, all you did was you pointed it at a Pokemon, and it told you about that Pokemon, which is really weird because in the original game, you're given a Pokédex, and you're like, "It's empty. We don't have any information on any Pokemon. Can you go point it at all the Pokemon of the world and collect the data for us?" And then the second you point it at a Pokemon, it knows everything there is to know about that Pokemon.
Yeah, because Professor Oak already filled it out.
Yeah, because he's
Like-
he's just the weirdest. Like he's like, "Oh, you're 10 years old, right?
Yeah,
Why don't you leave your mom and just go into the wilderness?"
yeah, and study the Pokemon that I've already studied and know everything about.
I hate to break it with to the world, but I'm pretty sure Professor Oak just has a crush on Ash's mom in Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, if you don't know the original Pokemon show, there's a main character named Ash Ketchum, and he doesn't have a dad. No one knows what happened to his dad. They never address it in the entire show. But he has a mom, you know? And they're in the town called Pallet Town, which has, like, 3 people in it. Maybe 4, if I'm remembering poorly. It is calling it a town is a joke.
His big bee butt.
Ew. But anyway, it's like Ash's mom, Professor Oak, Ash, and one other adult at some other house.
Yeah. And so there's 2 kids in his way, right? Because there's the kid he has to watch.
Yeah, his grandson that apparently
that he's
Professor Oak
apparently
is
in charge of because there's no one
guardian
else.
of. Yeah.
And then there's Ash.
Yeah.
He gets rid of those 2 kids.
Yeah.
It's just him and Ash's mom. The whole town.
Yeah, the whole town. Right? Like, and that's it, you know? So, I mean, this is never, like, covered in the games, but it's awfully clear that Professor Oak, you know, just wants to get rid of the children so that he can get a date, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, you know, he can't even ask her out ever because he's got his own grandson just, like, lurking about, and he can't. It'd be awkward if you come to the front door and the kid comes to the door and you're like, "Oh, it's Professor Oak, the only man in town," and he's like, "Oh, hey, I was just here to ask your mom on a date." You know, it wouldn't work.
No,
that's what I'm saying. So we had to be like, "Hey, You want to go collect Pokemon on or information on all 150 Pokemon in the whole world, and some that might not even really exist, but the rumors are they exist in the most dangerous place in the whole world. Sometimes you gotta climb into a volcano. Sometimes you gotta go into a blizzard. Definitely don't come back here. There's no Pokemon in our town.
No, not here.
Come back here.
Like, we only have, like, lame things like Rattatas and Pidgeys.
Yeah, so he sends him out into the world, and,
Yep. And then he calls you every time you try to get on your bike.
Every time you try to get on your bike, he calls you, and he's like, I don't think that's a wise choice, mister. He's already settling into stepdad roles, like, I don't know if you should do that, son. Like, why is he calling me son? And then you like look in the background, there's Ash's mom, just like calling from Ash's mom's phone. You're like, what is happening here?
Yeah, how did he even know I was trying to get on my bike?
How did he know?
Inside a building.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably like on the Pokédex. If it can scan a Pokemon and know everything about it, it can, every time you get near a bike in a building, it's probably like,
don't do it.
This just looks like a shadow of a Pokemon. You didn't give it an eye.
Yeah.
Does it not have an eye?
Well, it does, I guess.
Decided, you don't have to draw
it's such a small eye, and that's one problem they have is they made it red, so it's like it doesn't need an eye. It's just be all black.
So let's talk about Reshiram. He's the Pokemon that you drew on the left. Well, I mean, sort of that Pokemon.
That's a perfect rendition of it. You might be like, wait, why does it have one tiny arm looking thing and one like wing, and why are they not connected to the same parts of the body? Don't judge me.
Yeah,
that's all I have to say about that.
I was waiting
like,
for
there's
more.
no excuse. It's just bad.
Yeah, that's okay. So anyway, Reshiram, he's on the left there. The Pokédex entry, when you point your Pokédex at this Pokemon, it says...
Oh yeah, all of this was just...
it was all for that. All about that, about Ash's mom and Professor Oak. Just to get to this point. This Pokemon appears in legends. It sends flames into the air from its tail, burning up everything around it. You're like, I don't know if we should be going near this thing.
No. Ash needs to go near this thing.
Okay. If you read the Pokédex entry of that same Pokemon from Pokemon White, because both games, this was like part of the fun of the Pokemon games and why they made two of them. There was different Pokemon in each game, first of all. Mainly the legendary Pokemon. So, like, you can only catch this Pokemon on the left, Reshiram, in Pokemon Black. And you can only catch Zekrom, Pokemon on the right here, in Pokemon White. But also, you had to have something to talk to your friends about what's different about your games, other than the few Pokemon that are going to be different. So you're like, well, what does your Pokédex entry say? Oh, the flames burn up everything around it. And he's like, oh, well, in my Pokemon White Pokédex entry, it says, when Reshiram's tail flares, the heat energy moves the atmosphere and changes the world's weather. And you're like, okay, you have the cooler Pokédex entry. Yours is much scarier than just burning up everything.
But see, the other cool thing is you can only see that entry if you trade it to someone on the other game.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, now you just look at it.
There's only one
online,
legendary Pokemon for each game, and you had to trade it to see what it would say about it.
Yeah.
It's how you learned back in the day when kids had to learn.
Yeah, you would trade it to your friend. They would tell you what the Pokédex says, and then you would trust them to trade it back.
Yes, you would. You would trust them. Sometimes that trust was not reciprocated. Because they're like, hey, I got this new... You go to your friend's house one day, and you're like, hey, I got this Mew Pokemon. I had to go into a mall, into a store in the mall, and they had to hook my Game Boy up to a machine that put this Mew onto my Game Boy. Man, I wish you could have been there, you and your older brother. You would say to your friend and his older brother, and they're like, oh man, we totally missed out, and we don't have this cool Pokemon now. And we're really jealous. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to lie and tell you that if you trade it to us using the trading cable, patent pending, that comes with the Game Boy, and in the middle of the trade, we pull the cable out, and we turn off our Game Boys. It'll cause an error, and we'll both get that Pokemon. But then, of course, this was a clever ruse. and neither of you get the Pokemon. It deletes it off of your game forever and ever and ever, and you're so upset, and your friend who pretends to be upset secretly is just snickering in the background saying, now neither of us have that Pokemon, sucker.
Yeah, to be fair, we had done it with a lot of Pokemon
Yeah,
before that.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying, I never got my Mew back. Not ever. I couldn't go back to the mall. It was like a one-time thing. And neither of us had a Mew. And I'm still waiting on an apology.
I could get you a Mew.
And a written apology.
Because now, like, give me a Pokemon Red, I'll get you a Mew. I actually know a real way to get a Mew now.
Fool me once. Shame on you. Even if I did pull out my old Pokemon, see, I had Pokemon Blue version, which was, in hindsight, super both uncool, because it didn't have Charizard on the cover, but also super American, because only Americans got Blue version.
Yeah.
Japan got red, because I guess their flag has red on it, and green, because, they like to eat seaweed.
Yeah, why'd they choose red and green?
I don't know. I don't know. But blue in America, that was American only. I got blue. Started with Squirtle because I didn't know any better about Charizard.
Yeah. I got red and I played as Charmander.
I should ask my dad about this sometime, but I actually remember going to a an event, it's so hard to remember. It was me and my dad and my uncle, and I must have been like 7 years old at the oldest. I feel like this is when Pokemon Blue came out, so maybe I was
that would have been 6.
Maybe I was 6. And he entered me into a Pokemon fighting contest. Day 1 of the game release. You played for 2 seconds, chose your Pokemon, and then had to go fight some other kid in a mall.
Right.
There's a lot of Pokemon stuff in malls growing up.
Yeah.
Apparently. In fact, when Pokemon White and Black came out, well, hang on, we'll talk about that in a second. But anyway, and I didn't know how to play Pokemon. I just received it that day. And he handed it to me, and he's like, "Yeah, son, go fight another kid." And I was like, "All right, Dad, I'll try to make you proud." And
since this is going to be all colored in, you're not going to be able to see his hand anymore.
Yeah, I get that. Well, at least we saw it to begin with. We know it's there. Anyway, I remember fighting, and in case you don't know, Squirtle learns 2 moves at the beginning. He learns Scratch and Screech or Growl or something, Yeah. And I remember using Growl because I wanted to know what it did. And because I used Growl and I didn't keep attacking the other kids' Pokemon, I lost.
Well, using Growl once is strategically better.
Yeah, I think I used it at the end when I could have knocked out his Pokemon, but instead I really don't know. I think I'd use Scratch over and over and over again. And then I was like, I wonder what this other one does,
Yeah.
I can't read at this point. I don't not
because
well
since it takes more than 2 hits to knock them out, reducing their defense by 50% is actually strategically better.
In case you're wondering why Benj likes Pokemon so much, it's because of the statistics involved.
Yeah.
I like it for the fun characters.
Yeah, I like doing competitive battling.
And about weird guys who try to become your stepdad.
When Black and White came out, we went to an event. We went to it. So the event was traveling around. So by the time it got to us, it was a week after the game came out.
Oh, yeah. It came out right after Black and White came out. And we went down to the mall, dressed appropriately.
Yep, as 2 artists should.
I had on a white shirt with black pants.
And I had on a black shirt with white pants.
That's right. We were so cool.
Yeah.
And Benj already had all his Pokemon
I had all my Pokemon level 100. I was ready to fight.
Yeah.
This one's shooting lightning.
I wasn't quite level 100, but I think I had beaten the game at this point. And we were just looking for kids to fight.
Because I was like, it's a week after the event.
Of course.
Obviously, people are going to want to fight.
Yeah, and we had this game was on DS. It had wireless.
Yeah, it was the first time that you could just battle someone randomly.
Anybody in the mall, and we never found anyone to fight.
No, because so many of the people there, because I said, this was an event that was supposed to be when it first came out, And so you could like go and try it. Like,
yeah, but we're like we already have it.
Yeah, it was like, and like people were like excited to like try it. I'm like, haven't you already?
Yeah, you can
it?
just
I'm
go
like,
down to the store over there and buy it like right now.
You should have bought it a week ago.
Yeah,
like why don't you already have the 100s?
We're here to fight you.
Come battle me.
These are actually pretty good drawings of these Pokemon. I mean, here's the deal. If we're going to make a Pokemon game, you're going to have to get a bigger pen so that the shading goes a little faster. I mean, because you've drawn one frame of one Pokemon.
Thing is, it's so hard to use a ballpoint pen. Like there's not very many sizes of ballpoint pens, you know?
Yeah, I know, but here's the deal. By the time
They're probably going to want us to like 3D model all the Pokemon. And I mean, we're pretty good at that.
We have 650 Pokemon to draw for red, or for, listen to me, it was red. Terrible.
But
black and white.
But in the remakes, they often let you use more of the Pokemon.
Oh, so we have more than
600 we're going to all over 1,000.
So you have to write like Pokemon Black and White again. Or whatever it's going to be called.
Oh, yeah. They do normally because it was like Shining Pearl and Brilliant Diamond.
Black or black and white or white.
So this has to be like...
Yeah.
Let's see.
Inky black and paper whites.
You know what? I can't think of anything better than that.
Yeah.
So I'll over top of this, or no, I don't know. I should have... I can't erase over this one. So I'll just write it next to it. I'll just write it in between the two.
Inky black. See, this people are going to buy it just because they're fans of us. This brings new people into the Pokemon world.
Mm-hmm.
New fans. They were fans of poor art, and that's why they're buying a video game, probably for the first time in their life. Art people's brains are broken. That's part of what we try to fix is the art brain of the world. See, real people's art brains are broken. So like when they I was going somewhere with that.
Where were you going with that?
I don't know. So many thoughts just popped into my head at once.
Yeah.
Art people's brains are broken.
The other cool thing about black and white.
They don't own video games.
The other cool thing about black and white that people don't talk about too much, because people always, all the time, I hear it. I walk down the street and people are yelling it constantly.
As they do.
That Scarlet and Violet is the first time that you could go to someone else's world in the Pokemon game and play with your friend.
Mm-hmm.
And I yell back to them, "You forget, my friend, about Black and White, the first game where you could go to someone else's world and play with your friend."
Yes.
Like it wasn't as much. Like I will admit, it's not as much as Scarlet and Violet, but you got the way that I got my level 100s already by that week. Got all my Pokemon, because this was also back before you could go do a raid and get experience candy. It was actually hard to level up your Pokemon.
Yeah. When we tell the story about how Benj had all of his Pokemon level 100 one weekend, that would have been impressive.
Yeah, back then. Now it's not.
Or whenever
in these new Pokemon games, it's not impressive at all.
No, it's like, oh, well, yeah, you had 12 hours. Of course you did everything there is to do in the entire game and are the best ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in this one, it was hard. But the way that I could do it is you could... So, I just, went to Isaac's house all the time. And I forced him to play Pokemon. And then you could go on the other person's world and do stuff to them or for them or with them. So they had mini game type things. I could go to his world and hide something that he would have to try to find.
Oh yeah,
I could go to his world and he had to try to find me.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be disguised as a thing or Pokemon, and he would have to try to find me.
Maybe being disguised like a tree or something too. Or
yeah,
other things.
Yeah, you could be disguised and he would have to try to find me. But I would get experience stuff and it wasn't normal experience. It was you got these spiral things that you like upgraded,
Uh-huh.
so that you could, and then you could use that to like make it so that your Pokemon for like an hour had extra experience gain or whatever. So it's like you could go to your friend's world, do stuff, and that would benefit you on your game.
Yeah.
And
was
like,
great.
so it's like Black and White was just the perfect Pokemon game.
It was the perfect.
Like they're like, let's finally do good color scheme as should be.
Mm-hmm.
It had a good story. Like, I mean, N, the main villain slash hero of that story, like it was so much better story, and like you cared about the characters more.
Oh yeah, it's true.
Like N was the best character they've ever introduced.
It was the best character they ever introduced, and he was really interesting. Like it gave you a lot of cool storyline after the fact. All right, save your drawing.
Yes, I will.
Now I can do mine. Because I've got some ideas on what the next. See, you're just saying a remake of Black and White, which I get.
Which should be the
It
next
was
game.
perfection. It was great.
And it's proper order to be the next game.
It is proper order to be the next game, but I know that the Pokemon fans of the world, they want the remake. They do, but they also want something new. Now I also have a little secret for everybody at home. This isn't a secret if you're a Pokemon fan. You already knew this, and you've wondered why we haven't even talked about it up until this point. Because you're thinking to yourself, guys, of course Black and White is the best game. It's the only game they made twice. That's right. Because what was the game that followed Pokemon Black and White, Benj? What was it?
It was also the first time they broke the standard
Yeah.
of doing every other game is the old remake.
What was the next game after Black and White?
Black and White 2.
Yeah, they just made a sequel.
Yeah, because they're like, we already made the perfect game. We already made the perfect story.
And then there was some
People would just want to hear more about N.
there was some dummy in the board meeting that was like, well, what if we do Pearl and Diamond? They threw them out the window, and they're just like, we're doing Black and White too.
And someone else was like, why don't we remake, I don't even, Ruby and Sapphire, I guess would be, I don't even know which ones.
They're like, Black and White too. We couldn't fit all the goodness we wanted to. Plus, the people demand it. They didn't know, of course, back in the day. The reason people demanded it is because there's just something, built into all humans that enjoys the black and white arts and doesn't settle for color.
Right.
We've tapped in on this, guttural, human nature thing that we try to spread to the whole world with Black and White. But here's the deal. I know you said we should do Black and White again.
Yes.
And that is the right thing to do. But I think what the world wants is they want something new. They want a new Pokemon game. They want Generation 10. Because if you don't know what the generations of Pokemon means, that means every time they release a new generation or a new main game in the series, they add like 150 new Pokemon, Originally, there was 151 Pokemon. Then Gen 2 came out, they added like another 100 and something Pokemon. And every generation, 9 times now, they've added hundreds and hundreds of Pokemon to where we have well over 1,000 Pokemon now. And now it's time for Generation 10, the greatest generation yet. And that needs a new game.
Mm-hmm.
So my proposal. Oh, yeah, you have a thing you want to?
What? No, I just want to like say exactly when some of these games came out, like in order and stuff.
Please do.
Just because we've been talking about it,
We have been.
people may as well know exactly when it was. So because it wasn't always just like exactly every other. So like Red and Green came out in 1996. Blue came out in 1996 also, which seems weird.
It does.
Like, is this just maybe the American release? I don't know.
That's probably it.
Like we never really got green here, but then yellow came out in 1998. Then gold and silver came out. Then actually it was Ruby and Sapphire.
Really?
Then it was the remake Fire Red and Leaf Green.
Huh.
Then it was Diamond and Pearl. Then it was the remake of Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Then it was Black and White. Then 2 years later, Black and White 2. Then, a year after that, X and Y. Then it was the remake Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire.
Wow, that hurts brain. All right, here's my proposal. Pokemon, white and black. You know?
Ooh.
Yeah, white and black.
Yeah.
And because it's new.
Yeah.
You know? It's
No.
what the people want. They want black and white coloring.
Right.
But we can't just give them black and white 3, you know, because
Yeah.
it's been done. They did black and white
Well,
1, black and
technically
white 2.
3 hasn't been done.
Okay, they haven't done 3. This will basically be 3. But the twist, you know, what'll really suck in the public's attention is that it's not Pokemon Black and White 3. There'll be debates in Reddit forums about, this is really just Pokemon Black and White 3, don't you know? And they're like, it might be in the same place with the same people.
Right.
But there's new Pokemon that have invaded due to a, you know, white and black rainbow that appeared in the sky one day, bringing with it 151 new Pokemon. All of them in black and white.
Yeah.
Every new Pokemon from this 10th generation is in black and white.
Oh,
You know, and I'm not just talking, we got
So
skunks and zebras and raccoons.
So you're saying this is Gen 10.
Pokemon black, or white and black.
Yeah.
Gen 10 Pokemon. You'll be able to tell if it's a Gen 10 Pokemon because it'll only have black and white.
Is it a new region also? Or
It's
is it
like the same region from from black and white, but like I said, a white and black rainbow appeared, and the earth shook and it changed it. It's like the ruins of that world. You
Right.
know? There's like all the gyms that you had to go and battle the gym leaders and battle their Pokemon have been destroyed by the rainbow, I
Right.
guess, and the earthquake. So now you have like you get like a post-apocalyptic black and white world. Sort of. I mean, it's still Pokemon, so it'll be like really chill, and everyone will just be mostly okay with it. But like,
Yeah. I
'cause
mean,
they're used to it. I mean, they got Pokemon that change the atmosphere
yeah,
if it
just
gets
all the time.
upset. You know.
Yeah. Well, and I mean, if you played Black and White and Black and White 2, it's like ends. The people that were kind of trying to control N but failing, whatever. You gotta just go play the games to know the plot. But it's like they had that giant castle that came out and like destroyed like the whole city. Like that was people. That wasn't even a Pokemon.
It's very true.
Yeah, it's like, how do you know that Reshiram can destroy the atmosphere?
Because he's done
It's
it.
like, yeah, because he does
They
it
witnessed it.
all the time.
It's really hard to imagine how there are people living in the same world as Pokemon.
I think the people are just really strong too. Like, I mean, how many times has Ash been electrocuted by Pikachu and is fine?
Yeah, Ash also ages surprisingly.
Also,
so
Ash-
he ages like an Old Testament prophet.
Yeah, he also like picks up Larvitar like it's nothing. You know how heavy Larvitar is? He has like Star Raptor landing on his one arm, outstretched.
This is a good
Like
point.
that Pokemon's like 150 pounds, just landing. Can you hold 150 pounds outstretched arm?
No, never.
There's that one scene where Ash throws a log like 100 feet, like a full blown log. Like
he's super strong.
But Ash isn't strong in universe. Like there's strong characters, that like Ash is a weakling by human standards, but he is strong to us. And I think it's just in the Pokemon world, humans are tough enough to handle the stuff Pokemon do. They're like, they're always like, it's like, oh, this Pokemon's so strong it can change the atmosphere. And it's like, well, Bruno can do that too.
Yeah,
He just,
right.
He just punches.
So true.
What's the eyes of this thing?
This is the Pokemon.
Right. No. And yeah, but like, are there two eyes?
There are two eyes.
Of eyes?
No. That squid that's drawn on it is not. Well, you'll see in a second.
Okay.
Okay. Like this Pokemon. I'm gonna see if I can even do it.
Is its name Chalco?
It is. Probably wondering why.
Well, I'm guessing it's chalk drawn on a sidewalk.
No, it's not. It's a chalkboard.
Oh. I'm guessing it's chalk drawn on a chalkboard.
Mm-hmm. I'm realizing now this is gonna have to be like separate. Because I too must shade. Ah, yes, you have come on a good day to the 2-4 Artist channel.
So someone like scribbled in that
Yeah,
blob,
then they
and
erased
then
the
they
word
erased the word
Chalco. Yeah,
Choco.
this is the Pokemon. Okay,
Yeah.
like it can have any image up on it.
Wait, so is this one of the two legendary
Oh yeah,
Pokemon?
no,
Like,
this is one of the two legendary Pokemon for Pokemon White and Black. It's a Blackboard.
hmm
The Blackboard Pokemon.
is this from Pokemon Black or Pokemon White?
No, it's this one. Well,
Yeah.
he's the Blackboard, so he's from Pokemon White.
Okay.
Yeah, because why break formula? It worked so well the first and second time they did.
So now, because it's Pokemon, is it the Blackboard or is it the chalk?
Ooh. No, the Pokemon is the Blackboard. Yeah, no, it is. But the chalk is also part of the Pokemon. This
Right.
Pokemon can like draw other Pokemon on it
Mm-hmm.
and use like some of their abilities.
Oh, so it's kind of like Ditto,
Yeah.
but like it doesn't turn into the Pokemon.
No.
It like gets its moves or something, but keeps its stats or something. Like something that's different about it in Ditto.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be different. Like it still is that Pokemon. Maybe it can. I've always thought it would be cool, and they've never done this in any Pokemon game because I'm told it would like break the Pokemon universe. But I think it can learn more than 4 moves. Just
Oh.
these two Pokemon,
Mm-hmm.
just the two legendaries. Because like that's something they haven't done. And come on, we're at Generation 10 already.
Right.
Like we need something cool for our legendaries. They can't just look cool. Obviously, they don't. Like maybe they can look cool. I mean, they can draw anything on them, right?
Yeah.
These can be the
It
coolest
can
Pokemon.
be cool.
They can be the derpiest looking Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's like one of the things that happens in these games, right? Is like there's like you know, there's like a chalkboard that you learn about like really early on in the game,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like, oh, look at our magic chalkboard.
It's like a chalkboard in a school.
Yeah, like
But-
nobody realizes it's a Pokemon yet.
It's like
It's
your
like in a
hometown,
laboratory or something.
or it's like in your hometown. Like it's the chalkboard of your school in your hometown.
This is a post-apocalyptic world, so they're like, look at the old abandoned laboratory
Yeah.
at the edge of town. That's where they say they were working on the legendary Pokemon right before the black and white rainbow showed up and the earthquake. And then you learn that like the Pokemon never left. It was a chalkboard Pokemon for some reason.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, because like
Perfectly normal, usual
perfectly
thing.
normal Pokemon thing. So like you're like, oh my goodness, it's been there the whole time. You know, you like as you're going through the game, you like find the researchers' notes, and they're like, it couldn't do anything. It drew the rainbow, and then it appeared in the sky. Like they're
Yeah.
freaking out, and you're like, oh my goodness gracious, I realize now that the legendary Pokemon has been there the whole time. My best friend, Chaco. And then Chaco, like all legendary Pokemon, Chaco has to like hate humans at first for some
Mhm.
reason. He's like, oh, humans, they used to draw all over me and didn't care that I was alive, so I decided to destroy the whole world with a rainbow and an earthquake.
Oh, so like Choco is the one that caused the rainbow.
Yeah, I guess. He drew it and it appeared in the sky.
Right.
And then,
So then is the
Spawn
other legendary the
100
one? Because usually what it is there's two legendaries, right?
yeah.
And it's like in Pokemon Black, this Choco caused the disaster, and whatever Pokemon you get is the one that saved it.
Yeah. No,
With you.
Because.
And then, but if you're playing Pokemon White, then it's the other Pokemon that caused it, and Choco is saving it with you.
Oh man, what did you do? You hit the desk and the whole pen exploded. Oh no, it wasn't your fault at all, actually.
Yeah, it's just you got to the edge.
Yeah, and it decided to draw. Well, I'm sure some of you already saw this coming. The Pokemon from Pokemon Black is a whiteboard.
Oh,
Yeah, there's this like laboratory, obviously, and
right.
I don't know why the white one is whiter. Just some people are gonna be, there's always like a legendary that's bigger than the other legendary.
Yeah, like I mean, it's just like there's like the one that's just clearly the right answer. Yeah, it's like because like I said, there's usually like the story thing where it's like, oh, this one is gonna destroy the world unless you with your legendary saves it. But then you're like, it makes a lot more sense one of those ways than the other.
It's also noted that one legendary Pokemon is always dorkier than the other.
Mm-hmm.
This one, the pen messed up and it gave it an eyelash, so I had to keep going.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll give him like a cool mouth. Yeah. This one has a mouth. That one has a squid.
Yeah.
You know?
Squid and separately eyes. But the squid also has eyes.
Oh, apparently he's crying too. I don't.
Do these Pokemon both have like the same thing where they will like draw the Pokemon they're fighting, and that makes it so they have extra moves?
Oh yeah, no, they're very similar, but like different. Maybe they can only draw certain Pokemon, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, because remember, there's going to be a bunch of black and white Pokemon in this game. So maybe you can only draw the white Pokemon on the blackboard,
Right.
and you can only draw the black Pokemon on the whiteboard.
Oh.
So like they can get powers and abilities that the black and white Pokemon can learn,
Mm-hmm.
but only the white Pokemon or only the black Pokemon, you know?
Does the chalkboard that's black count as a black Pokemon? Can the whiteboard draw the chalkboard on itself?
Only.
And can the chalkboard draw the whiteboard on itself?
Well, no, because then that would just mean you have every power, right?
Well, you'd have to like draw the other Pokemon and then also have that drawn version draw another Pokemon. Does it have a horrible mustache?
Yeah. Told you one legendary is always cool.
Yeah. Yeah, this is where we play rock, paper, scissors
Yeah.
to see who has to get Pokemon Black.
There was always this discussion growing up between you and I about
I mean,
who says it first. You know, I'm getting Diamond, you're gonna have Pearl.
yeah. Like,
And then I was like,
usually we didn't have that much.
No, we didn't. Normally we
Like,
wanted the opposite
opinion.
one.
Yeah.
We both got Violet though. Didn't we? Or did you get Scarlet?
No, I got
Oh,
Scarlet.
you did.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Which and I preferred Scarlet.
Oh, and I wanted Violet. See?
Yeah, like I liked the color Violet more than the color Scarlet, but I liked the whole past thing better than the future thing.
You know, I actually kind of like that more too. I decided no more eyelashes.
Oh, it's just colored in.
Mm-hmm. A little too much actually, because of the pen.
Yeah, well, that's just how it goes.
I mean, there's going to be lots of mistakes on the Pokemon in Gen 10 because
Yeah,
of our
because
pen.
if we're drawing it, that's just how it is.
Uh-huh. So anyway, yeah, one is like whimsical.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this one's got to have his name on there, doesn't it?
Yeah, but at least you can just draw it in black.
Yeah, right.
Are there like spiders in the corner?
He has squids and he has spiders.
Oh,
You know?
wow. So he's just worse in every way.
He's worse than everywhere. Thanks for acknowledging that.
Man. I really don't want to lose this rock paper scissors game.
Weibo.
Oh,
Weibo and Choco. They both have O's.
see, it looks like it's spelled Wibbo, but you're saying it's pronounced Weibo.
Yeah, I think there has to be something to make this one cool. You know, like, what can I do?
I think it would just be hilarious for the Pokemon Black version to just never be bought. Just no one, like just everyone.
Everyone's looking at the sales. They're like, why did no one buy Pokemon White?
What you do is you just put like the obviously coolest
Or is it Pokemon
secondary
Black? Yeah.
Pokemon on Black.
Oh yeah.
So it's like you're just like Tyranitar's on Black. White gets Durfo, the derpy Pokemon.
Yeah, he has number 2 written on. So everyone knows.
Yeah.
He's your number 2
It's like
choice.
like Pokemon Black, you get like this super cool dragon.
Yeah.
And
Super
Pokemon-
cool black
and
and white dragon.
Yeah, that you can only catch it in
Yeah.
that version.
And
then Pokemon White just gets some like slug
oh yeah.
that's like
It's
not
true.
even good.
It's
It's
like-
not even good.
It's really powerful but super slow.
Yeah.
You know, people are like, oh, well, you know, I got white version because it's sluggo to slug.
Yeah. So then you have everyone who's buying it based off of the picture they're shown is buying Pokemon White.
Oh yeah, and they're getting
But everyone who's
every
like,
real Pokemon.
but every like
fan.
buddy who's actually like looking up the research
Yeah.
and seeing what Pokemon are on each game are getting Pokemon Black.
Mm-hmm.
And then we just, like whoever lost rock paper scissors just has to trade that good Pokemon over to the other person.
Keep trying to do things to make him cooler, and it makes him worse every time. You know?
Yeah.
Like there's just no
You can't just add more to this.
no, you can't. That mustache ruined him really.
No, I mean, that wasn't the only thing,
No,
but
it
it
wasn't.
did.
Like it fit what I had already drawn, and
Mhm.
then it just, you know. So anyway, I think that's, you know,
Like, what's up with like the cheek things? Like, it's like a bad anime.
yeah.
Like this whiteboard is like a creepy anime fan with spiders.
So what you're trying to say is this guy's gonna sell really well. Pokemon Black's gonna sell really well in Japan. Like, right?
Even his name.
Weibo?
Like, what's the term for people that like are creepy like in Japan?
What does that mean? I don't think it's Weibo.
Yeah, but it's I'm just making sure it's not like too inappropriate to say on the
I
internet.
don't even know what you mean. I do not know what you mean.
It's derogatory, but I don't think it's inappropriate.
Oh,
But
that's what we...
a weeaboo
A weeaboo?
is what it's called when a Western person is obsessed with Japan.
Wow, it's so close. I didn't even know that was a word. That's... It's easily the worst legendary
Like,
Pokemon.
and it's a white part. It's a white.
It'd be more Japanese.
A white thing obsessed with Japan
I don't know how to make it more Japanese.
named Weeboo.
Yeah,
I mean, Waibu.
Weibo. Yeah, I'll give him a nose.
And everyone's gonna pronounce it Weeboo. But like, look at that.
Look, I give him a nose. It's definitely not a Japanese flag. There'll be speculation on if that's actually a Japanese flag because it's not red.
Right.
You know? Until somebody watches this video.
Oh, there won't be speculations when they see its name and what it is.
I don't know why there's spiders on it. I think the limiting factor of the blackboard, because it was just harder to draw things on, I think that saved Choco.
Yes.
Here was just like, I can put whatever I want on here. Yeah, so anyway, Pokemon White and Black coming to an announcement screen near you
Yeah,
on Friday.
On Friday.
And then
You'll see
to a
this.
store near you very soon.
I mean, just due to the timing, I'm assuming Nintendo's going to announce this before they even ask us.
Oh.
But just know, Nintendo, that we'll agree.
We are in, you know. We probably won't check our email before you have to make the announcement, but you can be like, I'm sure the announcement on Friday would be something like, and we're not going to speak on it at this time, but we have two world-class artists who've agreed to fly to Japan and become the official Generation 2 Pokemon, or 10 Pokemon artists.
Yeah.
Designing all the new Pokemon.
Go watch our Easter 3D animation.
No.
You'll know.
No.
Like, we can handle the 3D stuff. Too.
No. I think it's going to go back to a 2D style. Back to 2D.
Yeah, I mean, preferably it goes back to 2D, but like we can handle 3D.
We cannot.
Yeah, we can.
We can.
Oh,
Okay.
we can.
Yeah, Pokemon Company, we can handle it.
Yeah, we can handle it.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever you want us to handle, we can handle
Imagine the announcement on Friday is going to go something like, two world-renowned artists who could handle it.
it. Yeah.
Probably. Yeah, it's going to be...
Yeah, I
gonna
mean,
be
give us a few days to like refresh ourselves.
Yeah, like we got to, dust
yeah.
off the cobwebs.
Yeah, it was our 3D stuff if we're doing that.
But,
But
enjoy.
but let us do 2D
I
preferably.
hope you enjoy our new game when it comes out.
Mm-hmm.
Pokemon White and Black or Pokemon Black and White.
Yes. It's gonna be one of those
Yeah,
for sure.
Or maybe we'll do both. Maybe they'll let us make the remake
And the new
and
version.
then the new game, because that's what people will want.
Yeah.
They'll want the old game because
Mm-hmm.
it's supposed to be remade, but they'll also want a new game. But they'll also want Black and White because
Do you
it's the
think
best.
when they do eventually make the remake of Black and White that they'll just do like a combined Black and White and Black and White 2 as one full game, or are they gonna separately?
They'll only
No.
do that if they charge twice as much
Yeah,
for it.
they're gonna separate them.
Yeah.
They're gonna separate them.
It's true. But you know what'll be cool? The next remake after this will be Black and White 2. So Black and White 2 will come out right around the same time that White and Black 2 is coming out
Right.
for the first time. So it's going to be poetic in the symmetry of when things are coming out. You know, Black and White's going to come out, and then White and Black, and then Black and White 2,
And then White
and then
Black
White and
too.
Black 2. And then, you know, we'll probably have to make a third one because it's never going back to color again. Ever.
Yeah.
I can't wait for them for Nintendo to re-release the Game Boy in black and white. You know, charging or trading cables and all.
Yes.
You know, old school.
Black and white trading
Before they
games.
invented color.
Well,
Have a good Pokemon day, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
As always, we're surprised you made it this far into our video.
There's no way we could possibly ask you to subscribe to this atrocity, so we won't.
We would say share it with your friends, but it's probably better for wasting your enemy's time.
We're probably not going to get any better, but we will keep drawing.
See you next time.